As you can see, the top of the hill, and that might be why I had a hard time identifying it, but the top of the hill's gone. Over this way, before this big drop-off, there used to be, of course, another high power. The IQAR used to be up here. The CAR used to be kind of over this way. Let's see. That would have been the second high power. We have pictures of us in the snow there. This would have been like the IQAR, and that would have been back to the PAR. And so the only part of the hill that's really left is this second high power top right up here. Yeah, well, hey, at least one section of blast wall is Das meine richtige deutsche Schwiegervater. So ein guter Mann, ein guter Typ. Niemals he's never been on top of here, but he put up with me while I was married to his daughter. Okay, so I'm gonna get a hike down. I'll get her to take a picture of me so you can see my ugly mug one more time. Oh man, look at that. Hey, there's a big pile of rubble over there. Oh gosh, there's a ton of rubble just laying over there. Oh yeah, you know, I might find an artifact or two. I doubt it. Anything of worth, you know. Of course, if any of you hid treasure up here hoping to come back and get it later, you know, and it would have been a good time to tell me. And yeah, here we go. The deltas will like this. Because even though the hill would have crested right about here and this road wasn't here, you will definitely recognize as I come over the top, and there's the fence, the extent of it, and this is where the hill went down. Yeah, it still goes down. And all right, so now we're getting down to where there would have been a launcher down over there by the fence for sure. The one that I sat on in that picture, I was sneaking that shot, so, you know, because I thought you couldn't take shots of the base. Of course, Larry, he didn't mind that rule, and we're all thankful that he didn't, because he's got lots of shots of the base. There's geesin off in the distance. Give you a little bit of perspective there. Go over the top of the tree line. Swoop back the other way. Come past this tree. Yeah, thankfully Larry didn't mind that and took a lot of pictures. Otherwise we'd never remember what we used to look like. Just a little more geese in the background. It looks, I guess the fence is right where it used to be. So there would have been launchers down there. In fact, I don't know what this little bunker is, dating from our time or, you know, not dating from our time, who knows. One of our little spots that we got into. But we used to walk this, and I'm on pavement right now. I keep coming around so I can get more of what used to be the delta area there. Get you guys a little bit more of a shot. Okay, well this is definitely, you know, if I turn this way, that was definitely where we stored our missiles down there. And so there would have been, you know, 3 launchers this way and 3 launchers out that way. And give you a little perspective. Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. I am walking what used to be dirt. I'll show you that top of the hill where the high power used to be was up there. And so what I'm coming up on is the foundations of what used to be maintenance. And Larry and the guys from maintenance will recognize this, of course. Make sure I'm zoomed out here. And here's what's left. You know, these places are a little smaller than I remember them. But, you know. If I had a metal detector, I might find a broken wrench or something discarded behind the bushes, something somebody didn't want to turn in. Here's a tree where the corner used to stand, and, you know, let me meamble out here. Yeah, see, there's a couple of new structures. Now this berm definitely did not exist, because right up this road, just at the top, is the Ready Bay. And so you'd be, you know, Ready Bay would have been right up on this hill. And so you would have walked down this road. I'll turn around here. And you would have caught the maintenance shack right here. That's where it stood. And then this, a little bit of this dirt was here, but most of this was a cut straight down. And so they built up this hill considerably, because when we had like Bader Meinhof gang out running around Germany and we had to sit in bunkers all night, we were up in the Ready Bay and we heard somebody fire a shot. We all grabbed and locked and loaded and came hauling over this hill. We were right where this dirt berm is. It wasn't there. It was all the way down to the fence. And there were 3 of those underground bunkers. And Lieutenant Flegel was in charge, and he ran out there in the spotlight with his 45 pulled, and the rest of us sort of hunkered down a little bit more cautious. And he came up to the bunker number 2 and asked him what's going on. They opened the lid and a giant cloud of hashish smoke came pouring out, and they said, nothing. So I think we know who fired the shot. It's probably one of those guys, since they were all armed and at the ready. All right, I'm gonna hike down to Delta Town here. Get down here to where our cohorts, the Deltas. I was in Echo, so I was up on top of the hill, and maintenance obviously was here and all over the place. And the Deltas had the rough part of it down here in the cold, fumbling around with things that would numb your fingers. But this is the same piece of road going down, and you know, we used to make the excuse, oh yeah, I gotta check my truck out, Sarge, and hop in our truck and come for a little bit of a run, you know, make it last, drive around the big circle. And, you know, just bored soldiers having fun. Painted the truck for the 5th time, you know, ran out of ideas for more camouflage. I'll do a little bit of swing over here to the fence, and, you know, there's some sort of a, I don't know, wooden, you know, old barrier here that's fallen down, which I don't recognize, but, you know, who knows. I can give you a little swing over this way. I'm just gonna walk this bottom for all of y'all. You know, I'm gonna put this on YouTube so we can, you know, at least kind of, because it's gonna be too long for Larry's site. And here we go. It just looks like they've repaved. I mean, this is all fairly new pavement. It's not that old. And here is some sort of a big building without a roof. Entranceway, you know, I mean, who knows what this was. Used to have some big door on it. Some more graffiti. Take a little walk inside. Yeah, you know, it's basically, it's just a blast berm. So I don't know if this is like a Patriot launch pad or what. You know, of course the kids have been up here drinking beer and, you know, spray painting the place away. Of course all this wasn't here when we were here. And yeah, that's a couple of new roads here. I think this one probably swings back up. I mean, that road that definitely wasn't there when we were there. And then there's our fence.